Hi and welcome to Target. What we are showing today is how an advertiser can create a campaign that targets subscribers on the txtbuddies community network. This can be done in a few minutes and gives you precise control over the different media types, the demographic variables, and the locations and intervals associated with your campaign. Okay, let's get started. When you first start Target, what appears is the Target dashboard. This provides a visual summary of your campaign data. From this location, you can select different campaigns and scroll between different date periods and review community demographics to see how the whole subscriber base is composed. Select countries, even select different cities. And you can do this all just using your mouse and clicking and selecting. The next stage is to create a new campaign. To do this, go to the Campaign Manager option and select Campaign Status. What appears are each of your current campaigns. To create a new campaign, just click the Add New Campaign button. And what appears on the screen is what we call our creative panel. At this point, you can select each of the different media types that you want to appear within your campaign. To do this, all we have to do is to go to the drop-down menus and select the appropriate file. That's the Beyonce trailer. Let's find the banner ad. That's it there, and add the feature video which sits behind it. That's it there. And what we now have is the ability just to check that media is correct. So mouse over and click the play button.
To the left, to the left.
That looks right. And let's do the same for our feature video.
Flip from your music to your life and back again. With the Ultra Music from Samsung, it's not that hard to imagine.
And that's right also. Now the final step is to add our text tag which appears on all outgoing messages. Let's do that now. And that's all we have to do. And as you can see, there's a character count that appears at the bottom of the screen. Next step after setting our creative content is to set our flight parameters. We do this by clicking the Next button. This takes us to the next tab. Now let's give our campaign a name and set the start and end dates of our campaign. So let's give it 3 months. Find January, and we also have the ability to set what we call a hard cap. Now this will actually set the number of SMSs which is set as part of this campaign. So let's limit that to 250,000 SMS impressions, and also to target what demographics. In this case, we'll lock it down to 13 to 34, which is like a classic Gen Y profile, and go on to the next step by clicking the Next tab. What next appears is the ability to select our target countries. Let's select the UK, and we'll also select the USA. Again, click and drag, and that's it. So let's go to the next tab, and what appears are all the available cities across those 2 country regions. To select those, and in this instance we're going to select all major metro regions, just click the double arrows, and instantly all the cities are selected. So now let's have a look at what carriers which we can determine how our messages will go across. And by default we select all carriers. If we're happy with that, again go on to the next tab, and what appears is a section called day parts. This is very important. What we actually can do is determine when our campaign will run and what time and what day of the week. Now, most people just default 24/7, but for whatever reasons you may decide that certain days and certain times aren't appropriate. Again, all we need to do is to deselect each of those options. So in this instance, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, between midnight and 8 AM, our campaign will not appear. So if we're happy with that, all we have to do is click the Save Campaign, and as you can see, the campaign has been successfully created, and that appears at the very top of our campaign list, and that initiates instantly and will start playing. Okay, let's just summarize what we've achieved so far. What we've been able to build is our own mobile and web marketing campaign, literally in a few clicks of the mouse. This is totally done from your own personal PC, and at any stage you can go back in there and change any of these parameters. Let's just quickly show you how easy this is to do. So go back to the campaign summary screen, click the edit against the campaign we want to change, and instantly what appears are all the parameters which we have just created. So you can see the same flight details, the same creative details, and countries and cities exactly as we left them. So the point I want to stress, at any stage during the campaign you can go back in and just fine-tune those parameters. So let's just focus on the media, and let's just say we want to change a banner. So very easily go back, select the drop down, and just select a different banner. It appears instantly. Let's go and change the feature video. Again, find the video we want, click on that, and you can see that's already loaded. Mouse over and click, and that'll start playing.
Cradle you.
So in summary, Target allows you to create a powerful delivery platform which targets members of the txtbuddies community. And if you want more information, again, please go to our website on www.txtbuddies.com.